Hello everyone, DonTheCrown here with a little update to Lucky Hit chance. If you've gone and watched my Diablo University series about Lucky Hit, it was kind of a little bit unclear how exactly increased chances to Lucky Hit chance on gear, passive paragons, all sorts of stuff actually affected the Lucky Hit formula. And I had wanted to test this during the server slam, and I thought that I didn't actually get good footage. But after reviewing it, I actually realized that I have figured out what the formula is in the game. And so as you can see here, I've taken the 15% lucky hit chance from precision magic. This is the only lucky hit that I have on this particular character at this time. And I hovered over flame shield and I saw there was 40% lucky hit chance. Now the reason I thought this was bad footage is because I thought this was a baseline 40% skill. And I thought, okay, so it doesn't update here. It's probably on like one of the procs or something, and that didn't update either, and so I was really confused. I didn't really look at it again until just now when somebody pointed out that flame shield actually had 35% lucky hit chance. So it turns out the formula for lucky hit is the effect lucky hit percentage times the skill lucky hit times the sum of all of the totals of lucky hit that you have plus 1. So for a random example, let's say you had a random 100% proc. So like lucky hit, you have up to a 100% chance to shoot fireworks into the air whenever you hit, right? And so flame shield has 35%. If you have precision magic, this bumps it up to 40.25%, which goes right in line with what we see. And so I also have gone through, and on the Diablo University document, we have now a lucky hit tab down here. And this has all of the information that we have about lucky hit right now. So all of the sources of lucky hit, and so amulet, gloves, helm, and ring, and offhand all appear to be able to have lucky hit in different ranges depending on the gear score or item level of the particular item. And so obviously you can use all of these. Now some classes don't have the ability to use an offhand, like barbarians don't use offhands. This is just like for casters, but you can pretty much take advantage of these different things. There's some classes that have passives that work with lucky hit. So Sorcs have precision magic, Rogue have primary invigorating strike, which gives you 8 to 16% increased lucky hit. They have Alchemist Fortune, which gives them 15% non-physical lucky hit, and then Second Wind gives them 15% lucky hit like for every 100 energy that they spend, and that stacks for 5 seconds. And so you could stack that up quite a bit during Inner Sight. There's Paragons. Only Sorc has any Paragons here. Basically Frigid Fate, the rare and magic nodes give you 7% total, and then Frigid Fate Legendary gives you 15%. This might be actually 7.5. I have to double check that. Luckbringer aspect for Barbarian can give you up to 20%. Fortune for Sorc gives you 20%. And there's a whole bunch of uniques that also grant a modifier that gives you lucky hit percent. The one that really stands out to me is Cowl of the Nameless. This can give you up to 25% lucky hit chance against crowd controlled enemies. This is only for rogues. There's also Greaves of the Empty Tomb, which is, I believe, the only way that you could get lucky hit percentage on your boots. Granted, it's only 1 to 1.4% chance, so it's not really all that crazy. But we've gone and calculated the theoretical max lucky hit limit for people. And so basically the baseline for most classes is going to be 42%. You get an additional 6% if you can use an offhand. Rogue's actually not going to use the helmet, which would normally have 12% because they have that much better hat, which is down here. And then Sorc is also 48%. And so we just combine everything together. And yes, there's even an elixir that gives you supposedly 30% lucky hit chance and experience, except there's no recipe in the data mine to be able to craft this. So this might not actually be in the game on launch, but there are a lot of uniques that have lucky hit. And so this is the hat that we were talking about, the Cowl of the Nameless. You gain 15 to 25% increased lucky hit chance against crowd controlled enemies. I think this can be very popular for any sort of build for Rogue that's really focusing on Lucky Hit. And there's definitely some really powerful things that you can do with Lucky Hit. Most notably is this aspect of, I think it's called Bursting Veins or Bursting Venoms. Yeah, aspect of Bursting Venoms. So critical strikes with poison imbued skills have up to 10% chance to create a toxic pool that deals flat poisoning damage over 3 seconds to enemies within. While you're standing in this pool, your poison imbuement skill has no cooldown and no charge limit. So that seems pretty strong. So what are some good skills to, actually, so the maximum here is going to be 93% for barbs, druids are going to be at 79, 81% for necros, 134% for rogues, and then 138% for sorcs. And that's only assuming that you get primary invigorating strike, alchemist fortune, and only 1 stack of second wind. And so for the top skills we just looked at, these are all non-ultimate things you can spam. So leap is 66%, so you can basically get a 128% multiplier there. We go all the way over to rogues. They have 234% proc rate for Shadow Step. So nice combination will probably be aspect of Bursting Venoms, Shadow Step, pretty solid chance there to proc that. That'd be a 23% chance to proc, and that basically just gives you a lot of more chances to proc it. So once it procs the first time, all the other skills are just be popping it off nonstop. I think this is going to be a very powerful combo. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check the description for the stuff, and I'm going to pin this video onto the Diablo University video. I know we've had a lot of questions about the formula, and I believe that in the video we said it was additive, but it is definitely, from what we can see, multiplicative, unless some Diablo 4 dev wants to reach out to me and update me. Thank you much, guys, for stopping by, and come by the stream. See ya.